Here we go.
I hate this part.
I know, this part.
Hey,
hi guys.
Hello.
Nice to see so many of you on. I'm just getting through all the things. I see something about X Factor. Pia, what do you mean X Factor? You're not waiting for us to crack a song out, are you? You'll be waiting a while tonight. We've got our Saturday undies on, haven't we? Saturday undies. Anyone else got hot and sweaty grumpy children today, Claire? Yes. Who else have we got? X Factor's on here tonight.
Master Plan's a complete game changer. It really is. And we're going to show you how to implement what we've been talking about in it, how to implement your consistency in it, how to time block in it. Hayma is going to talk you through income producing activities.
Is that what you want me to talk about first?
You can talk about whatever you want.
I think we go right in with
implementing.
Implementing and consistency. I think we should really talk about first. First of all, girls, just shake it off. Okay, we've had a lot of information over the past 2 days. 2 days has been jam-packed. Like, some of the topics we were supposed to be talking about tonight, we've actually already covered. Me and Emma have just been sat here for the past half an hour going, oh my gosh.
We've covered a lot in those 2 days. And the one thing that I know for a fact, especially with Marsett, is overwhelm is
what will then prevent you from actually getting started.
So we've decided that this session tonight, we'll probably keep it to about an hour. The last session is normally about an hour and a half, and then questions. What we're going to do is we're going to keep it to an hour, and then half an hour questions if there's a lot of questions. So yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight. We also wanted to say that we actually set the 60-day master plan to begin on July 1st. But I was just talking to Katie before, and I said, I know that a lot of you are ready to get cracking. I know that a lot of people are like chomping at the bit to start planning, implementing, working, going, running. And I know that a lot of people are doing that because I know a lot of my clients are feeling like that. So,
and I think if you've got that momentum, you've got that excitement, you've got to run with it, right? You don't want to be just going, oh, well, I think I'll just lock this in the cupboard until July 1st.
So we don't want anybody to do that.
No.
If you want to do that, you want to run from July 1st, amazing. If you want to take this information, work on it tonight and tomorrow and start your run on Monday, that's amazing. I am going to ask you, so let's write these hashtags down, what we want them to be hashtagging. We want you to be hashtagging, if you're using anything to do with this, the CEO Empire, so that we can track you, because we can't see what everyone's doing if you don't hashtag us. If you don't hashtag the CEO Empire,
we can't see what
everyone's doing. We're not friends with everybody on here. There's 200 and odd people who have signed up for this, so we can't track you all. But if we have a hashtag that everybody uses, we can type the hashtag in and we can go looking and seeing what everybody's doing, and keep us up to date with your successes, with what's going on, with how you're finding it, with what you love.
Our inboxes are always open, right?
Yeah, and you can ask any questions, but I do think we've covered.
We've covered everything.
We've covered your back.
We really have.
We're going to go through what it is that you're doing with this. So like I said, this session will be about an hour, and then we'll open the floor up for any questions. The questions will be about anything that you've learned over the last 2 days.
And I think what we'll do is we'll go by topic in order. So we've got the topics here on a piece of paper. I'll say the topic, and then if you've got any questions around that topic, you can fire away, because otherwise we're going to get off track, and you could be asking us, what's our favourite colour and what we like to do in our spare time, and that's not actually going to benefit anybody else in the group, right? So we want to make sure we stay with the CEO Empire and what we've been talking about over the past 2 days.
We'll read out in like threes or something like that.
And you know what? If we've got a little bit of spare time, I'd like to know what your light bulbs were. I want to know what you took away from. So just write light bulbs on there, and we'll talk.
At the end. Yeah, amazing.
I think so. That'd be a right good ending to an amazing training.
Yeah, brilliant idea. So yeah, anything that goes from now on is to be hashtagged with the CEO Empire, just so that we can see what it is that everyone's doing. So let's get cracking, girl.
Let's get going.
So what I wanted to do was I wanted to give you 5 questions. What I want you to ask yourself, these are to ask now. This is about implementing the training that you've been having and the coaching and all the little tasks that we've given you through it. This is about finding the questions and then answering them of how you're going to implement that to start using in your master plan. Does everybody like it? Has everybody looked at it?
It's amazing, right?
It's amazing, right? Yeah, it is. It really is.
And I mean, we'll go through the pages individually anyway, because we're going to talk you through, you know, how to use it for sure, because we don't want you going away and not filling it out right, because then you're not going to get the results. So we'll talk you through exactly how to fill that out.
And I can absolutely guarantee you, if you follow it for the allotted time,
60 days minimum.
If you follow it, you're going to come back to us in 60 days and your business is going to have exploded. And I can absolutely guarantee you that, okay? This is stuff that we know about. This is stuff that we do. This is how we've got from where we were to where we are now. And this is how we've done it, okay? So implementing your training.
Also, just mention about the trademark.
Oh, so right. This is what we wanted to talk about. Everything that we do is trademarked. So everybody knows that my business is completely trademarked. My name is on everything to do with the Think Big Company and the CEO empire. So everything that's got my name on it is completely trademarked. What I don't want everybody to do is go away and print these off and give them to their teams. I know you probably think that sounds really super mean, but there's a method to our madness. People I know in here have saved for this. I know that there's people in here, and I can see some of their names now, who save £5 a week since we put it
announced,
up. We announced. They saved for it. I know some people have. I know one of my clients has actually quit smoking so that she could save up to put herself on this. What I don't want people to do is go away and then just give all this training out for free to their teams, because to me that's not fair.
Not only that though, they're not going to do anything with it.
Yeah. Because you get it for free. When you make an investment into something, you use it, and you get the same light bulb moments. And this is
Shana agrees.
She agrees, and it's. I know in network marketing that's what people do. They take some training and then they go away and they feed it down to their downlines. But when it's something like this, and I know that people have actually strived to be on this. I know Sally couldn't get on this, and she won't mind me saying because she put a post about it. Sally Layton couldn't get on it, and her son paid for her to come onto it. And that's for me. I'm like, don't take that away from Sally.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because Sally's boys paid for it, and I know that there's other people in here. I know Sean's one of the people in us, and so yeah, this is what it is. It's all completely trademarked. So it's for paying clients only. So I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart, please, 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 please don't feed this down to downlines, because there's people in here who have absolutely strived to be on this. I've seen the same names for the last 3 nights in this room. The same names for the last 3 nights. And for me, you've got to give it to people who are here and in the room or have paid for the training, and if they can't be here, and for me, that's the deal breaker. Yeah. If you want to be on this and you want the training, then you find a way to be on it. Like, I've done a post today about making those jars. That's how I paid £4,000 for my life coaching course. I was selling those jars for £15. I was making £10 on each jar after the postage and everything. And can you imagine how many of them I had to sell? I had to do it, and that's what I mean. This is about putting the effort in to get onto this course. So
wait.
Thank you very much for everybody understanding where we're coming from with that.
We always feel a little bit itchy, don't we? It's not really a subject we like to talk about, but it's important. Because
this isn't about, you're taking money from us, because that's not what this is about. This is about, there's people in this room that I know from the bottom of my heart have done everything they can to be in this room and on this training for this coaching and this training. So yeah, let's respect all of our other friends and colleagues in here, and just keep it for us, okay? This is going to be open, so people are still going to be able to buy this. So if you think it's valuable and you feel like that this is weird, that you start doing it, you do it for 5 days, and you start running, and then people go, hang on a minute, what are you doing? Instead of saying, I'm going to show you what I'm doing, why don't you say, listen, go and invest in it. And the last thing I want to say about this is I'm so proud of every single person who invested in this, because investment so important in business.
It shows commitment.
I invest massively, so do you.
Massive, thousands and
thousands and thousands. My coaching, what I'm coached by, it costs £6,000 a year. So it's a lot of money. So,
but you need it if you want to be the best of the best,
and that's it. So Boom.
Boom.
Boom shakalaka. Thank you everybody for understanding, and yes, go use. So implementing your training into your master plan. There's 5 questions. What I want you to do is I want you to fill these out before you do this. But this is about looking at it and actionable steps, okay?
Yeah.
The first question is this. How can you implement your CEO mindset into your day and your business? So what I want you to do is I want you to go back to the CEO mindset stuff and the entrepreneur mindset that me and Katie talked about. And I want you to think, right, what actionable steps can I take? What things can I start telling myself? What ways can I start using it? What ways can I do this? What ways can I do that? It's about sitting and thinking of actionable implementing steps for implementing your CEO mindset, okay?
Yeah.
One of them, what I would say, is a good one, is to read those steps that I gave you yesterday. I think there was 12, wasn't there, or something? Read them out every morning. Because it's about 12 or 13.
It's there.
12, that's it. 12. Read them out every morning. And live with the intention of sticking to them. So that, for me, is a good implementing step. The second one is to make a customer plan. So we spoke about customer relationship building. We spoke about customer base building. What else did we talk about?
We talked about like how you can make your customers feel special.
How you can change friends to followers and to
followers
customers.
to customers.
Yeah.
We spoke about all that. If you can just implement one part of that, can you imagine what difference your customer experience is going to be?
Yeah.
You know, is it going to drive in the more sales? Remember the fact that we spoke about 67% is from repeat custom.
Yeah.
You know, are you doing enough to get more repeat custom? If the answer's no, then maybe look at doing the email, the email listing. Maybe look at doing some sort of, you know, referral program.
Like a stamp program.
Yeah. So, or even maybe you've just not been following up enough. Yeah. So put the follow-up in place, which is where this is going to come in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's what it's your customer plan. One example I want to give you is we spoke yesterday about Virgin and Aldi. Yeah, they don't just wake up in the morning and say, just be nice to your customers. They have a customer plan. All right. I have a customer and client plan, and so does Katie. And it works. Okay, it works. My customers and clients are absolutely valued, and so are Katie's, and they know that, and they come back, repeat. I have clients who jump on anything I do, and they don't even read what I'm doing. They just see that I'm doing something. They know that it's valuable. They know that it's valuable. So they just see that I'm doing something, and they just send the investment over, and they don't even ask what it is. You know what I mean? So that's because I have a customer client plan, and I look after them. They feel valued. So yeah, the second thing that I want you to do is sit down and work out what your customer plan is going to be. Number 3, how can you implement your value into your business, your lives, and your opportunity presenting? And yes, Kimberly Palin, you are one of those people. Yeah. My little Kim. Kim's literally like, where do I send it? I'm in. So number 3 was how can you implement your value into your business, your lives, and your opportunity presenting. So we talked with Katie about presenting your opportunity to people. How can you, now we've done the value task, what we've done yesterday, if you haven't done it, you need to do that first. And how can you then start implementing that into your life? And like Katie said before, it's just talking about it.
Yeah, it's talking about it, it's implementing it's showing it like with intention, which we talked about with products, didn't we? Yeah. Well, it's the same thing with your value, you know. One of my values is that people respect me as a professional network marketer. So when I go live talking about, you know, real talk, you know, you've probably seen me doing the hashtag with that, talking about, you know, what this industry is about and stuff. People are there to listen. People share it. It's probably one of my most shares, actually, is when I do those lives. Another one of my values is humor. You know, I like to sing a lot. Yeah, I'm quite, you know, so when I do my product, I really emphasize the humor in it, because that's what people like to see. So get your core values down, and then you can add them in to your marketing.
Think about how you can do it
really cleverly, actually.
See, I'm not, like we spoke about this yesterday, or maybe the day before. I'm not like other coaches. you like professional coaches.
She'll put the F-bomb in every now and again. Shit bomb.
I F-bomb everywhere, but it's passion.
Yeah.
But I also am quite funny and humorous on my profile. I talk about having a glass of wine quite a lot.
Yeah.
I'm just
nice things.
I just come and be me. I love nice things. I love a nice handbag and a nice pair of shoes.
And everybody knows your family because you're family orientated.
Yeah. So yeah, this is about finding it. And you know, I think most people in this room, for both of us or one of us, you'd be able to see what our values are because you see us on Facebook every day and you would know it. Why do you know that? Because we put it out there to you.
And that's what you want to do. They're your filter posts.
You want people to be able to see, oh, she's honest, she's funny, she's down to earth, she's this, she's that, she's the other thing.
So those five key values that you want to put, like that you're going to put down,
how can you put them
you can then put them into your filter posts. Yeah, you post before your products.
How can you show it that in your opportunity? So how can you show that you're honest, that you're a little bit funny, you know, that you because people buy from people and remember people join people as well.
Yeah.
So number 4 is how can you implement the social media visibility points into your day? So I spoke about social media visibility and there was the ones that says pictures are important and everything else, and I think there was 11 of those. I want you to go back through those and anything that Katie said about visibility you've got written down, go back through them and write how can you actual steps these things in? What can you start doing? Sit down and think like, oh, well done, Pia. Sit down and think about how you can implement different tactics.
Visibility tactics, as we like to call them. Do you know what it is? For me, I think the biggest one that you guys need to take away, right, because the algorithm, again, I'm just going to say it's shocking. It's actually, you know, using Facebook the way that Facebook wants you to use it, okay? So anything that's really businessy, right, you do it on your business page. If it's something that it's attractive, you know, then do it on your personal profile with intention, right, like we spoke about before. It's about using it the way Facebook wants you to. And also when you're building relationships, you want to be going into people's inboxes. You want to be building the relationship that way and on a consistent basis, not just sending that message in their inbox once and then
like, hi hon, how are you?
And then what did we say yesterday? Then the relationship goes cold and then you've got to warm it up. You can't do that.
I love that. I think that's my favourite.
It was my massive light bulb moment. Okay, you need to make sure that you are constantly being visible on the profiles, on the
and talking to them.
This is where this is going to come in. You're going to be able to stay more visible on it. Okay.
Like I said, I know my clients' children's names, husbands' names. I know what most of the husbands do for a living. I know what they do for a living. You know, I know what business they're in. I know what position they're in that business. Why do I? Because it's important. They're my customers, they're my diamonds, they're my clients, they're the people who make my life better. I make their life better, but they make my life better as well. So I need to know what the hell these people are about. And that's real, genuine
and that's networking.
Relationships.
That's networking.
That's building real relationships. It's not fake. You know, if I message one of my clients, they don't think I'm trying to sell them anything. How do you do that with so many people?
Yeah, you don't need to do it with every single one every single day. No. It's just about, you know, when we were saying, make sure that you've got time to do it on a daily basis, and you're just choosing different people. It's just keeping the relationship warm.
Yeah. As well, I don't really know how I remember everything.
But you just do.
I just do. I don't know how I do it. Maybe because it's important to me.
Yeah. I think when it is important to you, you put that extra work into it.
You never forget your wedding anniversary. Well, men do, but you know,
men though.
Yeah, women never forget your wedding anniversary, or you never forget to lock your front door, or you never forget to turn the oven off, or I forget to turn the straighteners off. But I never forget to do certain things that are important, and I think that's why
you might not remember every single, but you'll remember the name. Yeah. You'll remember, something about them.
I remember a fact about their family, and it's always a point of interest for us to talk about. Like I said yesterday about my little Tash, my little drama llama. She's the least dramatic person that I've ever met in my whole entire life. But somehow she always coming up with me with drama on the site or something. And we just come up with that name. And that's who she is now. And that's because it's a real relationship.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You've got to get to that level.
We've just got to that level now. She didn't come into my life and I went, oh, you're my little drama llama. it happens, and that's what she is now. Do you know what I mean? So that's about building real relationships, and how can you implement that into your day? Okay. Number 5 is, what can you do to implement making your platform more attractive? This is about going onto your platform, and I mean, and having a good scroll.
Well, I know. Well, this is the thing, right? I got quite a few messages after that saying, can you have a look at my profile? I'd love to know, you know, what you think. And the thing is with that is, you've got to think about your clientele base. I'm not your customer. I'm not your client.
Ask your friends.
You know, ask somebody who maybe is in your organization, maybe, you know, your upline or a sideline who inspires you. So they can have a look to see whether it's, you know, it's attractive to who you're going to be trying to bring into your business. But for me, it's you know, it needs to say something about you. For me, the heading photo for me is, you want them to look, when they click on, it needs to scream interesting. Yeah.
Mine is me on the beach when I've lost my voice, wasn't it? And then I've got my hashtag one day closer on the top of it. And people also like, oh, wonder what that means, and then they want to start scrolling. I'm going to answer that here about deleting 5 non-interacting people and adding 5 new ones. Adding 5 new ones is good. Be careful of you deleting non-interacting. They might not be interacting, but they might be watching you. I had a message last week of a very beautiful woman, and she said to me, I don't comment or like on any of your pictures because I think that you might not notice me, because you get a lot of messages and you get a lot of people on it. So I don't comment or like on it, and she's my client now. So just because someone is not interacting, I will go ahead and delete people who, so I go and look on this day, and we talk about on this day in our social media tracker. I go and look on that, and I'll go on their profiles, and if they haven't been on in 6 months, then I'll delete them.
Yeah, same. That's what I do.
You know, not interacting doesn't mean that they aren't watching. So
you can even there's a software you can get on desktop where you can delete people that are inactive.
Oh, that's amazing.
So that can really just shift a shit ton of people that, you know, you've not interacted with at all, or they're not actually on Facebook anymore. So have a look at that.
So I that's definitely one of the things that I would say is, be careful you delete, because you could delete someone who's been watching you for 6 months.
Yeah.
And then they wake up one morning and where's Pia gone? She's deleted me. So be super careful with that, Pia, okay? So, have you got anything else to add to implementing this into the plan?
No.
Anything? No?
Not really. Just remember, you know, you need to be consistent with all of the steps, okay? And we're going to touch on consistency in a minute, but it's really, really important for you guys to make it part of your routine every single day. What's it called? I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. If you go on Google and you type it in, it will, you know, it'll come up for you. If you just type in, how do you get rid of, then it's a software that you download. Phones here.
I was going to just look
online, So yeah, consistency.
Any questions about implementing?
Any questions on implementing? Anything at all? Thanks, Jasmine.
Friend Remover Pro.
There we go. Friend Remover Pro. Thanks for that, Em. Couldn't think of the name of it.
Well, look,
it was kind of like a split, like a. I've not even written it down.
To be honest with you, that's a bit easy to remember as well, isn't it? What's going on there?
I don't know. My brain's not with it today. Do you know what happens, right? When we do these trainings, they're so high energy that by the 3rd day, you're like, whoa, like, how am I even alive?
To be honest with you, that's why we kind of keep the last session short and sweet. Everyone's tired. I brought Prosecco, but we're not going to drink it because I had my hay fever injection today because it was that bad. I went to a private place in bloody Warrington or somewhere it was miles away. So, quick question, what sort of thing do we use the hashtag for? Like, is it when we've done something we've learned or something?
Anything that you post that is from here, you know, inspiration from here.
Or something, a win that you've had.
Just inspiration. Anything that's been from this training that's inspired you, leading now for the next 60 days, hashtag the CEO Empire. That would be amazing, so we can keep track on you.
So we can keep watching.
We need to have our beady eyes on you all. Let's have a look what else. It can be like a catchphrase. You say, keep it with your brand PR. Yes. I asked an upline to look at my profile and she said, it's not business enough. What do I do with that? As she says, that's why my sales and recruitment has gone down. Okay, Claire, what you wanna look at is for every one business post, you should have at least 4 to 5 that are not. Okay, so for every business post, you want at least 4 or 5 filter posts. So if you feel like that's what you're doing now, then continue to do that. Maybe if you're doing too much sales, it can come across quite spammy, which isn't great. So especially in your personal profile, you've got to be really, really careful with how much you're posting about products. Okay, so I hope that helps you. I've downloaded my CEO Empire Master Plan. Woohoo! So excited about it.
We love it. Right, so should we go into consistency?
Yes, let's do it.
So what I want to talk about is I want to touch on the importance of consistency. And one of the biggest things that I want to tell you is consistency touches every area of your business.
And life.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points on consistency, and I want you to write them down, and then I want you to go away and think about how you can implement them. These are questions that you go away and you think about tonight, because you're going to be starting putting them into the master plan. Okay, number 1, consistency builds your reputation or destroys it. Consistency builds your reputation or destroys it. If you are consistent, you can build it. If you're not consistent, you're going to destroy what you've done.
It's like going back to basics every single time you take the foot off the gas. No joke, especially network marketing. Once you get that momentum, you want to keep that momentum, okay? The minute that you just said, you know what, today I'm just going to have a day off, will be the...
To be honest with you, me and Katie say it all the time. We go on holidays. We have days off.
You can still have an hour.
And people say, "Oh, you're supposed to be having a day off to go on holiday."
No, you can still fit. But there's 24 hours in a day. You can still fit a power hour in.
We don't have holidays. No. We don't have days off. They don't exist. Why don't they exist? Because we'd be absolutely bloody stupid if we started going on holiday for 10 days and doing absolute naff all. Because you'd come home and you'd have no business left.
You'd have no visibility. Nobody would be interacting on your posts. You'd have no parties booked in, which means no sales. For you, you'd have no clients booked in, which means no income.
No money.
And you've got a membership site, which it needs to be updated.
It needs to be updated.
Emails need to be sent.
Yeah. And when I went away on holiday, I made sure that everybody was looked after. I made sure I'd done a live to make sure everybody knew
the work, right?
Yeah, and I made sure that everybody knew who you had to contact for whatever that it was. I was also still in that group while I was away. I'd done a live in there. I still done 2 lives on my personal profile about motivation while I was there.
Organisation is key. And to be honest, when you love what you do, you shouldn't want to take a day off.
I can't take a day off. Do we? We say, right, we're going to have a day off. We'll have a drink tonight and we'll have a day off tomorrow. And then the next day, like, hey, how are you?
We're on live, giving it big guns.
Beans, yeah. So, importance of consistency is consistency builds your reputation or it destroys it. If you're not consistent, you're going to have nothing, and that's the truth of it. Number 2, consistency allows you to be able to accurately measure your direction.
Correct.
Consistency allows you to be able to accurately measure your direction. So, what I've written here is, don't say something doesn't work if you haven't given proper consistency. Don't say, I can't sell if you've only been putting 1 post a week up for 2 weeks. That's not consistent.
No, it's not.
You need to give something a good run of consistency.
90 days.
To say, to be able to say, right, this, and that, if you do it for 90 days and you get no sales, don't give up your business.
No.
You just need to change what it is that you're saying on Facebook, what you're doing on Facebook, what pictures you say. You've got to change your network up a little bit, look for new friends, keep it fresh, keep it relevant.
This is why we say friends as well that you get in, you need to have a common interest, because what you're putting out, they're going to like, they're going to interact with.
Yeah.
Okay?
Easy. Boom. Number 3, consistent effort increases your focus. Consistent effort increases your focus. So when you're truly consistent, this is what happens. You start doing things on autopilot. I open my eyes in the morning, I do my morning mindset, and then what do? I do my morning motivation with the mindset movement. I don't even think about it anymore. I literally do what I do in the morning, affirmations, wake up, shake up, and all that malarkey, all that great stuff. And then I get my phone out and I do a more motivation post. I don't even think about doing that anymore. It literally just happens on autopilot. So, you know, why is that? Because I was consistent with it for so long, and then now I just do it and I don't even have to think about it. So consistency increases your focus. On the back of that as well, number 4 is consistency creates good habits.
All day long.
All day long. If you are consistent and consistent, it's like going to the gym. If you're consistent and consistent, you end up just getting up and before you know it, you're in the gym. Okay, so that's again the same thing. Number 5, consistency keeps you visible regardless of interaction. Yeah. So, like, if you get no interaction, if you're consistent, you're still there. People can still see you. And remember, like I said about the lovely lady who messaged me the other week, she said, I don't like or comment on anything. And honestly, when she come up, I'd never seen the woman's name before in my life. So I know that she hadn't been commenting or anything, because I can pretty much pick out the same names as, you know, all the time. So I know that she hadn't been liking or commenting on anything, but it didn't mean she wasn't there, and it didn't mean she couldn't see me, because she was. Number 6 is consistency holds your business once the motivation and excitement has gone. So that's a given. Motivation gets you going and you get excited, don't you? That's it, I'm going to get this promotion this month. I'm going to get it. Yes, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. And then on the 5th of the month, you're like, no, I'm not going to get it. So I might as well just give up. If you're consistent and you start acting on autopilot and you start getting good habits and you crack on with what it is, you don't need motivation or excitement, because it's like when you're feeding your babies. When you had a brand new born baby, you love giving them a bottle and you, oh, look at this beautiful baby. And then 3 weeks later, you just want to go to sleep. But you still feed the baby because you have to. It's consistent. You've got to do it. It's part of your life. Okay? So consistency holds your business once the motivation and excitement has gone. Mm-hmm. Anything you want to add to those?
Not really, no. You've literally covered everything, which is amazing. But I just want to answer the questions just on there. I need to switch mine up. People are bored of me, I think. Jasmine, that's that for me. I wouldn't say that they're bored. It's probably just they're not seeing enough, maybe. So being more consistent, and it maybe have a look. You know, when me and Emma were talking about your values, your core values, your branding, and all that. Once you know what that is and you start putting that in, you're going to start attracting the right people, and then that's going to then build your interaction up.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to give you a little point, Jazz, because obviously Jazz is a client of mine.
Yeah.
I know Jazz for her beautiful nails. My Jasmine is very glamorous, beautiful, and she's a mum to, like, don't even want kids, she's got quite a few kids, right? She's a mum, and she goes to university. She's just amazing. She runs her own business. Think about that. You're very glamorous, but you're still a mum, you know? Start thinking about who you are.
Jazz
is known for long nails. Don't know how she had these big long nails with children, with all their little kiddies. But you know what I mean? So this is what I'm saying. I'm saying to you, just look at your own profile. Don't have to have anybody else tell you. Go down and look at it and say, oh, talk about my nails art, talk about this art, talk about that art. That's what that's about.
That's my branding.
That's my branding.
I'm just going to put that in just a little bit more.
Glamorous mum with long nails who hustles. Do you know what I mean?
Hustle and bustle.
Yeah. So think about it like that. So Shayna, people never know what company I'm in. Is that good or bad?
They don't know that's like as if you're not maybe talking about, you know, your product enough.
Like we spoke about yesterday, don't make it a secret.
Yeah, you are a professional network marketer. Let people know that.
Yeah.
Let people know that. Make sure you're talking about the industry. Make sure you're talking about, you know, your company, your business.
Like we said yesterday, don't make it a secret, because some people won't ask you. They'll just go, well, I don't know what she does or who she. No, they don't know what you do. I don't know what company she's with.
Yeah, you really want them to know.
You want them to know. And that's not like, because I know what company she's with. That's not about writing the company in big bold letters on your post. It's about slipping it in, maybe the little logo, maybe like a little bit of on the side of your notebook. That's what it's about. It's not about...
No, you're doing your deliveries or whatever, and you've got your little parcels, and you know you're heading out the door.
You might have a little box of whatever it is that you sell on the back of the thing while you're, you know, taking a picture, take a selfie of yourself.
People see everything. Honestly, they really, really do. Yeah. It's just attractive. It's attraction marketing.
Yeah. You're not supposed to mention our company name or product. No, and I know that's for there's 2 companies I know that you're not allowed to mention.
To be fair though, as well, it can actually put people off. Yeah. You know, if you're constantly talking about the company, you don't have to. They might not like that company. You don't know. Do you know what I mean? So you could shoot yourself in the foot.
You absolutely don't have to say the company name. There's implied little ways of doing it. You all know what handbag we've got, right? We've both got the same handbag, one hand. You all know what it is, right? We don't say, we've got Louis Vuitton, Neverfull's got Louis Vuitton, Neverfull's got Louis Vuitton. How do you know what they are? Because you always see little snippets of the handbags, little bits going on, you know, and why do you see that? Because that's our branding. We like luxurious, nice handbags. You all know that. Why do you know it? We haven't told you that we love it. You just see it.
Because that would be quite...
Yeah, but that's it. You just see it hanging around. You just see the little bits of, you know, and that's what it is. A little bit of sexiness, yeah. You see the little bit of the sexiness. Gorgeous. We call them gorgeous things.
Don't know if you noticed, but we've got matching...
matching necklaces.
Matching Tiffany's.
Please don't feel like you're bragging.
At the end of the day, you've earned.
You've worked hard.
You know, you've earned that. And you know what? The one thing that will drive more people is if they can see that you're successful, but without saying, you know, screenshots of your earnings, you know, screenshots of your back office is not good. It's not good practice.
That looks braggy.
That looks braggy, but actually showing people, look at all the nice things I've been able to get, you know, and talk, like Emma talks more, you know, about, you know, look where I came from, look where I am now, you know, being able to have this is my reward.
Yeah, so I put a picture on just before we went on holiday of 3 pairs of nice shoes, yeah, and I've just gone and bought 3. I went in to buy a pair of flip-flops, ended up with bloody 3 pairs.
Which you do.
Which we always do, don't we? We always do.
She leaves it last minute, like me. I'm rubbing off on her. So she's like, do you know what?
She messaged me, she was like, where are you? I was like, I'm buying shoes. I've got no shoes.
She didn't even know what the shop was called. She called it something else.
I asked her for the shop. So, because that we always go to, we're always in there. But I put a picture on of them. Did anyone think that was braggy?
No.
Why wasn't it braggy? Because I don't brag about it. It was just a picture of 3 pairs of shoes. Do you know what I mean? If we go and drink in nice bars, we always do. It's clear to see we go and drink in nice bars, but
people want to see that you're successful.
We're not saying, "Oh, look how much money we earn. Look how much of this we've got. Oh, look at us, we're wealthy. We don't say that. We don't have to. It's just about attraction marketing. It's just about putting it out there that this is what I've done.
That this is what you can do with the business, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you kind of know if nobody like feels that sort of stuff from you. That means that the people that are watching are not really into that. Then for me, and this is where you've got to get the balance right. If someone just talked about, you know, luxury, then they're going to think you're bragging. Where if you've got luxury, son, you know, family, and then product or opportunity, say for example, then you're kind of splitting it up. It's that filter that we talk about.
And we as well, if we do like a attraction market and luxury posting out within Selfridges and we have a glass of champagne.
It's one.
And we always put our handbags behind and you all see them, you can go and look for them. We spend about 5 minutes trying to take those photos. We don't just, but why do we do it? Because it's about showing you what's possible, what's achievable, what we've done, but it's without saying, look how boss we are.
Yeah. Which is
you don't have to do that.
You don't need to do
and
that.
That's the same. That's the same thing with putting your products in. You don't have to say I'm with this company, this company, this company, this company.
Being clever.
You can have a box of products behind you. You can have a
by the laptop while you're saying, you know, working from home or whatever.
And if you're taking a picture of how messy your handbag is, throw a few of your little products in there. Bing.
Yeah, which is what I used to do when I first started.
Or how tidy your handbag is. Look how tidy my handbag is. Little few products at the bottom of the bag. What people could say, oh, what's that in your handbag? Do you get what we're trying to say to you?
Yeah. Cool. Love it.
I just want to go very, very quickly. The 4 laws of consistency. I want you to write these down. I want you to do these with absolute intent. The 4 laws of consistency. Number 1 is discipline. Number 2 is patience. Number 3 is action, and number 4 is focus. So discipline, patience, action, focus. Take from those words what you will. It's not rocket science. But it's about the 4 laws of consistency: being disciplined, being patient, being actionable, and being focused.
Okay, right. So, guys, we're going to just talk a little bit about, you remember me saying yesterday, touched on the pillars, yeah? You've got your roof, and you've got your 4 pillars that holds the roof up. It keeps your network marketing business up and strong. And that's what we're going to touch on, because there's a method to my madness. We are going to be talking a little bit about the power hours, and I'm going to give you the formula for that, so you know what it is that you need to be doing daily to strum up the success. Okay, so pillars, right? I want you to draw a little house.
Showing yours, just so.
Well, let's just draw it.
Let's just draw it again, love.
Okay, so we've got the roof, right? And then we've got the pillars, which hold the roof together, like so, right? So you've got your roof and you've got your pillars. You've got 4 pillars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So consistency is what's going to hold your roof on, right? Then you've got personal development, sales, sponsoring, right? And then we've got events.
That's probably the only thing I've ever been able to read that you've written.
Okay. So consistency is what's going to hold everything in place. But these 4 elements is what you need to be working on every single day to ensure that your business stays solid, right? So personal development, sales, sponsoring, and events. I want you to write that down. 7 fundamental skills are amazing, but that's not what we're talking about. This is even more simplified for you. Okay, so these are the areas that you want to work on. Right, so guys, I want you now to draw a circle like this.
You're going to get me with that pen.
Right, and then I want you to do 4 segments like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and these segments are all 15 minutes. Right, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Can you all do an hour's worth of business in a power hour to do these 4 pillars consistently? Can you all do that? Can you time block into your day to ensure that those 4 pillars are being covered and you are consistent with it? The answer is yes, right? We can all do that.
Well, if you can't,
there's a problem.
You've got a problem. You've got an issue.
Here's the thing. Segment 1 is opportunity messages, right? So can you write that in? Segment 1, opportunity messages. And what pillar is that, guys? Pause on the side. I want you to tell me what pillar you think that is. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Opportunity messages. Is it personal development, sales, sponsoring, or events?
Okay, so pillar. Anybody? Yay! Good, guys. Love it. Right, next one is party bookings. In the second segment is party bookings, or if you do home events, or if you do one-to-ones, you know, whatever it is that you do to strum up sales, that's what you want to be doing in segment number 2. It could even be a live video, right? Whatever it is that strums up those sales, whatever it is, that's what you do in that segment. And I'll talk a little bit about other income producing activities you can do in these areas, right? So that would be, what pillar would that be? 1, 2, 3, or 4? What pillar would that be?
Development, sales, or events.
Come on, guys.
Shake it off.
Yay! Oh, 2 Kimberly's saying
Kimberly!
No. Kimberly, no, it's an event. It's an event. Okay, so that's pillar number 4. Okay.
Events.
Right, so this is what you should be looking like now, right? Segment number 3 is following up with customers or prospects. Okay, customers or prospects.
Kim was like, 4 then 4. Press the wrong button.
So which pillar is that one? If you're following up with prospects and customers, what is that? What pillar is that? Boom.
Gotta get a bit of humour in there because that's our brand.
Two. That's right, girl. That's right.
Go ahead, Tash.
So following up with customers is then going to gain repeat customers, okay, or whatever. So it is actually sales. Good girls, good girls. It means that you're on a level. You know what's going on. Right. Can anybody guess what segment 4 is going to be?
Pretty easy. Since there's only one left.
Yeah, well, personal development, right? Personal development actually isn't in the segment.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm going to tell you what the other segment is, but I'm wondering whether anybody else might guess. Personal development
I think I know because I can see it.
Right. Personal development is not your power hour, right? Remember what I said? Yeah. You need to do 30 minutes to an hour every single day to grow your mindset. You don't actually get paid anything, right, for doing personal development, but you're growing, you're developing, you're learning, you're becoming a better sponsor, better leader, better friend, everything when you are feeding that mind with the right stuff.
And I'm going to talk to you about fitting that into your day as well.
Hail it, boom, boom, shake the room. Building relationships is segment number 4.
Go on, Hayley.
So it's Facebook.
And Tasha.
It's if you're building your business on Facebook, then it's basically Facebook interaction, right? So let's put in
or speaking to people, whatever it might be.
Yeah, speaking to people, Facebook interaction, whatever it is that you're doing. So building relationships is segment number 4. Okay, that's segment number 4. That is a must do in your power hours. Now here's how power hours work. You could only be able to do 1 power hour a day, but can you imagine doing 15 minutes of this, 15 minutes of this, 15 minutes of this, and 15 minutes of this, and not getting any success?
Yeah. What I want to say for this is, when you are starting doing your power hours, can you please hashtag power hour and also hashtag the CEO Empire, so that we can see how you're getting on with doing your power hours. We want to know what your results from doing power hours in the day are.
And this is why I was saying you need to have an opportunity video link or something that you can send, because the idea of doing this segment 1 opportunity messages is that you're just going bing, 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 bing. You're sending them out thick and fast, girls, thick and fast. The more people that listen to what it is that you do, the more results you're going to get. The quicker you're going to get the no's and you're going to get the yes, right? It's all about sowing the seeds, which we spoke about in Monday, right? You sow, and you harvest. That's the way it works. And the thing is, you might speak to somebody and it might not be for them there and then. That's fine. That's a given.
What do I do in power hour? So I don't do power hour because I'm not in network marketing. My business is completely it's the same, but it's completely different. I don't have power hours. I time block my whole day in different things.
And she's going to talk about time blocking in a minute. Yeah. Right? So this is what you want to do. If you're working 8 hours a day, back to back, baby, back to back. You do this over and over and over and over again, because that is what is going to build your business. That is what's going to create your income. That is what's going to create your momentum.
How many can you do?
As many as you want. As many as you want. Whatever you want. You know, they say this, don't they? If you're doing a 60-day run, they say you should be doing 16-hour days.
I work 16-hour days. I know you do as well. That's why we're exhausted.
But, this is where... Pia, this is where we're going to teach you now, because there's things in your life that must take priority. And I'm going to talk about, you've got glass balls and you've got rubber balls, right? Rubber balls you can drop and they bounce, but you've got glass balls, you drop them and they break. You can't sacrifice that family time. You can't sacrifice, that important, whatever it is. Maybe you go out with the family on a Sunday. That has to be blocked out. And we're going to talk about blocking out in a minute. So you need to sit down and think, what's important to me? Is it that you go to Slimming World on a Wednesday? Is it that you go to the gym on a Monday, on Monday mornings or mornings? Is it that, you do a Friday night date night with the husband? You need to define what is important to you. Once you know what's important to you, then you can then time block those important parts, and then you can kind of work out where you can do your power hours, right?
Absolutely.
What is it, right? you need to have a plan, because you're not going to be able to achieve anything in life unless you've got this plan. And this plan is just going to be amazing for you all. I just know that it is. Okay, so start thinking about what's important to you. Do you meditate in mornings? Do you, what do you go yoga classes? Whatever it is, time block that out on every single sheet of your paper, and then you can see, right, Mondays I can do my power hours here and here and here. Tuesdays I can do them here, here, and here, and you consistently do them every single day, same times, because that's where you're going to get your success.
That's my morning mindset, and I'm telling you now, if something knocks my morning mindset off, I am buggered for the rest of the day, because it's knocked me out of what I do. It's knocked me out of, and let me tell you now, one of the worst things that you can do is when you get up in the morning, reach for your phone. Please, please, please.
No, I used to do that. I don't do it anymore.
It's soul destroying.
Drains you.
It's soul destroying, right? Even if you don't take any of the advice I give you on other things about getting up early.
Hates it as well.
He
hates it.
Yeah, it's soul destroying, and there's no snooze button, and don't look at your phone straight away. They will change your life alone.
Get up with the first alarm.
Yeah. Oh, no snooze, no snooze, no snooze. Okay. Anyone got any questions about any of that?
Pretty easy, right?
It's
when you
easy.
think about it. I think the 7 fundamentals are amazing, but they can still be quite daunting if you're new. I know if somebody would have given me this when I first started, oh my God. If somebody would have just said, that's what you need to do, I would have been like, boom, shake the room. I've had to learn this over time. It's not something that I've always known. Okay.
Okay.
You getting it now.
So, should we just dive into this?
I think.
We're ready to, aren't we?
No, I think you've got...
time blockings for this then.
Oh, right, yeah. Crack on.
Right, so I'm going to go through you with these times. After you've done this run, you need a diary with times in. Don't come to me. Do not come to me with a little piddling piece of paper with little tiny box like this.
Print that off for a year.
Print it off for a year, yeah? Don't come with little piddly pieces of paper or diaries like this.
Just have an idea.
With 4... Yeah. Can tell me after it.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't come to me with something stupid, because I see people with a diary, business owners with a diary where there's a week across 2 pages. No. You cannot work like that. It doesn't work. You will not be able to show me one single completely successful, organised person with a diary that's got a week across 2 pages. They don't exist. It can't. You have to time block. You have to be organised. You have to do all of that. Happiness planner, yeah. They're all things, right? So in
fancy dancy them.
Yeah, they're arty-farty, we call them.
Arty-farty. We can't be bothered with all that.
We're a bit like, la, la, la,
just give me a bog standard.
Black and white.
Boom. That's what I want.
Need to make a CEO empire organiser. We were thinking about that last year, wasn't we? And we left it too late.
That's my idea.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like that. Crack on. Right, so in here you'll put the date. I want you to, from the date you start, print however many off and write the dates in, okay? This is what I want you to do. The first things that you do in here is you're going to start blocking out and identifying what is important and what is non-negotiable.
Remember glass balls, guys. Yeah. Glass balls.
You can write in this plan your day bit. This is for scribbling. This is for... So this is what I do. So I get up in the morning at 6. We haven't got 6 on this, so we'll just go with 7. 7 a.m. is Marsett, yeah? So for me, 7 a.m. is Marsett.
So that's how she blocks it.
Gone. There is nothing else going on in that time. Right, then from 8 till 9 is Molly Rose.
So she blocks that off
and
she'll put Molly.
I actually just do lines for family.
There you go.
Because I never know what we're doing.
And you've got to decide what you know, what you're going to do, what's your blocking. Is it that you're going to use highlighters, you know, colours for family, colours for this?
I use highlighters for clients. So if I've got a client in, so then obviously I know my clients, what days they go in at the beginning of the week. So if I know that I've got Kimberly in at 12, and Sally in at 2, and at 10. So then I'll have my clients like this, and they'll be highlighted.
Yeah.
Okay? And then I'll think, right, I've got 9 till 10, 10 till 11, 11 till 12, 1 till 2, and then I've got Sally. So what can I do then? I know that I need to do the housework. So from 9 till 10, I think I'll just get that done and I'll get it out the way, because biggest jobs first, the ones that'll make the most difference to how you feel. Boom, houseworking. This is what time blocking is.
How you feel getting the housework done. I hate working when the house.
But the first thing I do when I come home, well, I used to. I don't now because I've got Sean at home. But I used to do the dishes because my office used to be in the living room, and I used to be able to, if I looked sides, I used to see the dishes that used to drive me insane. Am I making sense with what I'm talking about for time blocking?
Definitely. Yeah?
You need to also put in there personal, business, family, housekeeping, gym, meditation, everything that's important to you, put it in there.
Because otherwise, if you don't, then you could, overwhelm yourself, do too much, and then you kind of then crash and burn, right?
Yeah. Then we're going to go back to the 4 laws of consistency, right? Discipline. You do not move off your time block till you finished it. Have a little bit of discipline in your life. You cannot multitask.
Remember,
right?
you're a CEO of your life now.
You're not a little scrabbler around. You're CEO, right? Stop scrabbling around the bottom of the heap and stand into your purpose. If you've got an hour to do something, and then this is where Katie's power hours are coming. So I've got from 10 till 11 there.
There's your power hour.
Power.
One can go in there and one can go
in at 6 o'clock at night when Facebook is busy. Power.
Always think about that, guys, as well.
Yeah, Sunday night, Sunday Slay. Everyone's seen it. Sunday Slay. 8 p.m. I'm on Facebook. I'm commenting, I'm liking, I'm putting stuff out. If I'm doing sales of something, Sunday's a really good time to do it. Why? It's busy. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. That's how easy it is.
It's really
get your
easy.
Life in damn order.
And I mean, if you want to do colours, if you want it to be nice to look at, then that's fine.
My diary's a mess.
Yeah, but you know what it
means.
But
I know what it means.
Yeah, and I mean, you've got to be consistent. Remember the 4 pillars. They're all going to stay. If your roof's on, if you're not consistent, then guess what? It's all blowing a gale all over the place, which means whatever you do personal development wise, sales, sponsoring events, it's not consistent, then it's not going anywhere. And let's face it, if you're not doing personal development, then the roof's going to fall off and your house is going to fall apart, and that's it. If you're not doing the events or you're not doing one of those pillars, the house is going to fall freaking down. You've got to make sure that you're doing everything, and the way you're going to do everything is with that circle, that pie chart, those 4 elements, 15, 15, 15, 15, an hour of your day. That's all it takes, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, really important.
Do you want to explain this bit?
Okay, so identifying your power hours on a daily basis, right? You know the pie chart. You don't need to draw the pie chart every day, but you could put what you're gonna do. Okay, so you've got pillar 1, pillar 2, pillar 3, pillar 4. What you're going to do for pillar 1, what you're going to do for pillar 2, what you're going to do for pillar 3,
so you
what
can
you're going to do for pillar 4.
So when it comes to 11 a.m. power hour, you're not going, right, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Is sales going to be that you're going to be, going live? Is sales that you're going in your VIP
you're
group?
Going to show sales what's on offer?
Is it that you're going to go and do your email? Yeah, because we've talked about doing that. Is it that you're going to go and follow up? Whatever it is.
Oh, I've just had a light bulb moment.
Yeah. Make sure that you're doing it in that section there. Okay.
So that's the answer to Tasha's question. That's what I do with my day. I have client sites, so obviously everyone knows I have a membership site. I know that I have to do videos for the membership site, but I know what date I'm going to put them in because I write it at the top. So if I know I've got to have something in the site on a Friday, on Thursday, and I've got to upload it. So right, I need 1 hour for that. Upload the video, and then I'll know that I have to then record the video the day before that. Record the video, wait yourself back, sit down on a Sunday and put in what you can. Yeah, what you know is it, right?
Work your weeks, guys. Work your weeks.
Yeah. Sales tracker does what it says on the tin, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Once you get the sale, you put it on there. And I mean, daily, guys, you should be aiming to get 5 customers a day. Yeah. Right.
And you'll see, I guarantee you'll see that more names on those sales trackers as you go on to the 60 days. You might get none on the first day, none on the second, then you get 1. And then as it goes on, because your interaction's going up, your power hours going up, your organisation's going up, your consistency's going up, your visibility's going up, everything's going to go up, your relationships, your building, you're this, you're that. You're going to get more sales. You're going to see more names on that shit, right?
And this is why we've done the monthly one, so then you've got somewhere to put them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sponsored and tracker, same thing, exact same thing. This is not saying that you need to have sponsored 10 a day. This is your power hour, who you're talking to. Invites.
The aim of that is that you're sending out 10 invites to listen to your opportunity video.
Hours.
And then all you do then is you put the name and your ticket, and then you can then write when you're going to follow up. Because remember what I said? You have got to set up a follow-up date. Otherwise, you're going to feel like you're like in their inbox all the time. Yucky.
Then what do you do, ladies? I'm going to follow up with her on the 16th. Find the 16th.
You write it down.
Follow up with this woman in the power hour.
Boom. Okay.
Got it?
It's easy, Peter.
It's so easy. And you know, when you start using it, you're going to think, why didn't I buy this program? Why didn't we do this program years ago? Do you get what I mean? How do you go from just building to showing the opportunity? This is just relationship building. We spoke about it yesterday.
Some people, Jasmine, go right in there and say, hey,
I've got something. Would you like to listen to it?
Would you? You know, I've been watching your profile for a bit now, and I love what I see. I think you'd be amazing at what I do. If I just sent you a quick overview of it, would you take a look?
Yeah.
You know, you could do that cold, right? You could. If you genuinely have looked at a profile and think that this business or your business would be good for her, right? It's not just going into every Tom, Dick and Harry trying to pull numbers. It's finding people you want to work with, you want to build a relationship with.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine to, Jazz.
Of course it is.
Well, if you're comfortable with that, like I'm comfortable with that. I just inbox people who I want to work and say, hey,
I want to work
with you. I think I'd be really good for your organisation if you let me do the team training, or you let me do this, or you let me do that. And I actually don't even have to do that anymore. I actually don't even have to do that anymore.
They come
because
to you.
word of mouth comes to me. But I never had to then. No. I had to put myself out there and on the line. And now I haven't got enough bloody hours in a day for the team trainings and the things that everybody wants me to do. But I had to put myself out there in the beginning, and so have you.
And the thing is, as long as your Facebook account is, you know, up to scratch, it's attractive, you're posting daily, you're visible, then they're going to look at your wall and be like, oh, do you know what?
She looks like she knows what she's on about. And I like the way she always does this. And look at all the pictures. Oh, look at that.
This and the other.
Oh, look at Jazz on her nails. Lovely Jasmine's got lovely nails. What we were talking about before.
Yes.
It's not rocket science.
It's really not. I think we overwhelm ourselves into doing nothing. We do. We overwhelm ourselves into not doing the basic stuff. This is basic stuff, right? But it's actually completely business changing for you if you start to implement it 110%.
Social media checklist, easy. You can actually see that. And it does what it says on the tin. Facebook
that's
on this day.
Consistent.
Yeah, going to keep it consistent. Facebook on this day. That's just going on to the on this day and seeing if there's any of your old posts that you can take. Any old friends that you can take out, like I said before. But
also build relationships back up with people, and it gives you a prompt actually. Like,
how long have we been friends for a year?
Yeah, I had one the other day. We've been friends 6 years. And then when I didn't even know, but she'd just got married, so her name had changed, so I didn't even click on. Yeah. And then when I dropped her an inbox saying, bloody hell, you know, it's come up, we've been friends for 6 years, how are you doing? She's like, oh, you know, it's me, I used to live next door to you. And then we got into a conversation, and then she joined my team.
Well, there you bloody go. Not rocket science, guys. It's not rocket science. We've come to knock all the walls and all these barriers down that you believe.
Build the relationships. That is gold. Facebook on this day.
Bloody gold.
It gives you a prompt to go into their inbox and talk to them.
Yeah, right. Really Second one is sponsoring post. What that doesn't mean is #join my team. That's to do with like attraction marketing,
lifestyle, that you're at home, you've been able to take the kids to school. Like I did one, you know, about Gaz being able to go to the Father's Day tea night, you know. That's amazing. That's what, you know, there's so many dads out there that wouldn't have been able to do that. So it's about sharing that. That to me is a sponsoring post. Okay.
Should we be adding networkers?
Personally, I think, you know, it's one of them you can do, but not for the fact that you want to
take them from their
existing, you know, business. It's to get, you know, maybe you like her style, you like the way she works. She could be a good acquaintance.
You might want to buy something off her.
Product swap. maybe, you know, get into each other's networks. But that's the danger you've got as well. Yeah, you've got to be careful with things like that. But
posted about interest groups and walls. That's being genuine, please, guys. That's not just writing something in an interest group to get people to follow you, or you just spamming at them. Comment and liking on the post, an interest group, doing a live video, sharing something new and motivational. It does what it says on the tin.
Going live should be a daily thing, right?
What you can do it in your thingy group, on your business page, on your normal profile. You don't have to bang it out on your profile every day. You can do a 5-minute live on your business page.
On your business page, or even, do you remember when we were saying, like, I think it was day 1, we was talking about doing like videos to get lots of viewing or get people onto your profile that wouldn't necessarily go on your profile, thinking outside the box, doing that. You could maybe just create a video and put it out there and see what content you get. That's what we mean by live video, okay? So I hope that helps.
That's it, baby. AM, PM, that's it.
Okay, and then plan your day is for you to, like, you know, maybe you've got a to-do list. Maybe you've got something you need to do that day. Like I had that I needed to speak to my accountant on one of the days. Then that's my plan. You know, I'm going to do that in the morning. I'm going to make sure that that's done.
And then time blocked it in.
Planning your day. Maybe somebody just comes through and says, can you call me? You know, I'd really like to know about your business. Put it in your plan that day. Put it into your time thing. We've just put a little area there for you, so you've got, you know, notes to write down if you ever need it throughout your day.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Right, then we're on to the monthly master plan. This super easy again.
It's all there. It's what it says on the tin.
The same as what we've just been doing. Follow up and reorders. That's putting your customers in there. Birthdays, anniversaries, renewals. Just what it says on the tin. Who have you been friends with? What can you say? What? Put it in there. Potential host. So somebody that you might want to book a party in with.
It's normally customers. Yeah. Customers. Maybe you've done quite a good order. You can put them in and then put the dates that they booked
a party or whatever, or you know, that
bought the products. Then you know then when to go in and say, do you fancy sharing your results with your friends? Yes, let's go live on your wall.
And then invite to an event is, again, same thing, inviting people to your opportunity.
Yeah.
Easy.
And guys, I'm just going to say this now. Since we've implemented a sales strategy into our organisation, in terms of hosting and co-hosting with the live feature, it has created a huge momentum in my organisation. If you're not doing hosted lives, like online parties they call them, but they're not really, where your customers and clients are sharing the results, either a testimonial or if it's a product that you can put on, then you're missing a massive market. Huge, because you can be getting into so many people's networks just by going live on their walls. Oh my God, guys.
Think outside the box.
Outside the box.
You know what I mean? Think outside the bloody box. Right, we're going to go on to the Think Big step-by-step visual planner. Easy. This is so easy. You can print as many of these off as you want and have different goals. So this goal here, that's that box here, this is where you put your actual goal. Okay?
So for example, let's say you've got an income goal, right, for the month.
You want to make £1,000 this month, right?
So how would you do that? What status would you need to be at in your business? Then this is where your stepping stones come in, right? So your goal is that next promotion. You write the promotion in there. Then what would your stepping stones be for the week? So stepping stone 1 would be week 1. Stepping stone 2 would be week 2. Stepping stone 3 would be week 3. Stepping stone 4 would be week 4. So split that next promotion into weeks.
And then at the bottom, you've got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And then you just literally write in what it is.
What it is that you're going to do.
And tick it.
Split the sales up. You know?
Easy. Then the goal in the middle of this, and then there's questions around it.
That are going to help you get to that goal, okay?
Yeah. Things to do, things to get, notes, things to learn, people to contact, and most important things to do.
Yeah.
It's easy.
But it's a visual for you guys. It's a visual to say, holy shiz, right? I'm on week 1 and I'm miles behind, right? What am I need to do?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go live on more people's walls. I'm going to have to go and do a one-to-one.
I'm going to have 3 power hours a day.
I'm going to need to up my power hours. I'm not doing enough power hours. Clearly, you're going to be able to see, you know, if your business isn't going the way it is, it's probably because you're not doing enough. Right? More than likely. But now you know what your power hours consist of. I think you're going to hit your goals a lot quicker.
And then look, this is what you do along this line.
You just tick off the days.
Boom,
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 boom, boom, boom.
If you've done it, circle it.
And these are 30-day goals, 30-day goals. And so you're not overwhelming yourself. You can pick one
off for finance, one off if you want to lose £10 this month, one off if you want to get 10 team members this month. Print as many of their visuals off as you want.
And do you know what you want to do? Stick them where you can see them.
Right? In the front of your book.
Get a freaking board. Get them off. Stick them on so you can see them and they're in your face.
Put it in your face.
In your face.
In your actual faces.
Right in your face. Because I love it. So excited.
I'm
so excited.
I'm so excited.
I'm literally so excited. Simple and brilliant. And do you know what? We need simplicity as women. We need simplicity because we've got so
children, husbands, houses, jobs. Some people have got full-time jobs as well as running their business.
Yeah.
So, anyone got any questions about the master planner?
In your face.
In your face. What's the middle bit on the last page? This is the goal.
It's your goal. It's your actual goal.
That's your actual goal. Just a visual of it.
And remember what Emma said. If you've got, you know, you want to hit that level, but then you want to, you want to do something like you want to lose weight. You've got something with the family. You need to print off duplicate copies. Okay, so you've got one for each. Don't mess it up by doing them all on one.
Yeah, one goal per visual.
One goal per visual
per month, right? No one's
I'll tattoo it on my arm.
No one's got any questions about anything, and we've asked these questions as we've gone through at the end of every section. Okay. Has anyone got any questions about anything that we've done on the previous 2 days?
Let me just remind them. Out? Yeah.
Do it in threes.
Okay, so questions about the 60-day game plan, which is what we've just done here. Yeah. Importance of the summer months and sowing the seeds. If you've got any questions around those 3 topics, then
give us them.
Give us them now. We'll give it a couple of minutes and see whether any comes through for that. I was a bit slow off the mark yesterday in the terms of posting and visibility. Both my hubby and daughter and have heart conditions, which means we spend a lot of time at the hospitals. We fundraise a lot. Should I keep that off now because of our lives? I feel like my only value is my family. I wouldn't say keep it off. It's part of who you are. It's just, you know.
That might attract people to you.
It would, but, you know, you don't want to be talking about it.
Overdo
it. Yeah, you filter it through. Remember what we said. There needs to be that filter through. Okay, how much should you post the link to your business page on your personal one? Because obviously you're using attraction marketing on your personal.
People might ask for it.
You can pin your link. You can pin it on live. So when you're going on live, you can pin it, and that's okay. It's not going to do any interference. It's not going to knock your algorithms.
Do you just add 15 new people a day or add until 15 accept? Don't just add the 15. Because if you keep adding until 15 accept, you're going to end up with so many, you're going to knock yourself off.
And you know as well that you can go into your friends and you can see how many have not said yes, and you can actually delete them as well, which I would do on a regular basis. Okay. Okay. Any more questions? No, I think that's it for that. So the next 3 areas are attractive platforms. So if you've got any questions around attractive platforms, post them now. Visibility and networking, just in general, networking. And give it a minute, see whether any questions pop up for those topics.
So
I know, I'm so excited for you guys. Oh,
so it's like these results coming out.
I am as well. This is why the hashtags are really, really important.
So because we're not friends with everybody on here. So, and we both want to see them. I don't just want to see them. I want to see everybody's. Do you know what I mean? So let's really use the hashtags to see how.
How long have you got? Would you plan your attraction marketing post like day before? You could think about it.
Yeah.
You know, or you could think about what you want to put out there. Every now and again, I'll put something in my notes. If I've thought of something at night, because my brain is like, it works in overdrive at night time, then I'll write it out in my notes. But, you know, it can lose authenticness then. Yeah. It really can. It does. So, yeah, I hope that helps. I seem to get the needy friends who want to take up all my time and need to sort them problems out. How do I tell them nicely that while I'm sympathise with them? Right, here's the thing, right? You don't need to answer that phone when you're doing your power hour. You don't need to answer that message instantly, okay? They can wait while you're building your business. It's really important that when you're doing your power hour, you have no interference. You turn your phone off unless you're following up with someone. You turn your notifications off on your chats.
And if you don't want to answer it, you don't have to.
You don't have to answer it.
You're not obliged to answer. Even if you read it.
Do you know what, though? If I know that person's going to drain me, I don't answer the phone.
And the thing is, do you know sometimes you'll open a message and you'll read it and think, oh, for God's sake, why did they do that? You don't have to answer it anyway.
No, you really don't. Next one is, when you message people, do you still see them appear on your newsfeed, or is it that they just liking and commenting? No, you do. You will see them on a more regular basis because Facebook can see that you're actually friends because you're speaking in Messenger. Yeah. It's crucial that you're doing that. Yeah. Can you do more than one live a day? Yes, you can. Switch things up. Definitely remember the filter post. Being vulnerable, let people in, let them know who you are. Absolutely. No problem. I really struggle with things to post, stuck in bed most of the day.
You're still doing personal development, Sean. You're still talking about your products. You're still talking about your,
motivational videos really help me to get inspired. Go on YouTube, type in motivational videos, listen to a podcast, just listen to something that's going to create the fire, and then you'll just be inspired to write something amazing. I was the same boat when I first started my business. I wasn't confident.
Know your products inside out and back to front as well. That gives you stuff to talk about with, what it is that you're doing. You don't have to say what your product is, but you can go and talk about the ingredients in it. If you were selling a lip balm that's nourishing for your lips and it's really hot, hey, oh my God, I've been using this and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
what I mean?
Because of Emma, I cut out the mood hoovers. And that's the thing, you need to, because if you were going to do this and you want to put the best into this, then negative people need to be gone. The 5 people you spend the most time with is who you become, so choose them wisely, okay? Really wisely. No problem, girls. Right, next is building real relationships, customer rapport, and presenting your business like a pro. If any of you've got any questions around those 3 areas, then you can ask now. I go to the gym on the treadmill and listen to the Mindset audio at the same time. Perfect. Double whammy. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's what you want to do. Driving in the car, listen to an audible. Before you get out of bed, if you really need motivation, bang it on. It's the best thing you can do. Yeah. They're gone. Sell it. Amazing. Love that. Okay. Doesn't look like we've got any questions around that.
We only done that last night, though. So
we did only do that last night.
They asked questions after it.
They did. Okay. Next is live and video presence, value, finding your value, and employee versus CEO mindset. If you've got any questions around that.
You had an opportunity to practice. Think it's snack watch they have in it. We covered that last night.
We covered that last night.
Or whenever video like a pro was. We covered in it. I covered it from
a customer point of view,
and she covered it from a professional point of view.
Yeah, definitely. So just make sure that you go back and watch those replays, which the replay links are going to come through to
all
you guys.
All of them we're going to do again tonight.
And I mean, like I said, Poppy, it's about giving them the information they need, but also letting them know who you are, because you're selling yourself. And make sure you're high energy before you do it. Nobody wants to listen to someone like this. They want to hear you like this. Why do they want to be with you? Well, because this, and this. And make sure that you know what it is that you're talking about, because if you don't, it's going to show on a customer point of view. If someone doesn't reply, when would you message them again? Zara, you should know this because you're going to get the follow-up, right? Listen, it's easy. You should know when you need to message them again, because when you've sent it, you've said, hey, when are you going to be able to listen to this? They're going to tell you. You say, well, great, well, I'll follow up with you tomorrow at this time. You need to do that follow-up. You need to put that question in place. If you don't, then that's going to feel awkward. You're going to feel like you're going to have to warm that conversation up again, which we talked about. Come on, girls. You know this. Don't let me down.
Claire, well, I'm going to just answer Claire's there. I get nothing and it brings me down when you give information out. Listen, stop. That's employee mindset.
So what?
Do you not talk to yourself at home anyway? When you tell your fella or your kids, can someone do this for me, please? And no one bloody listens to you anyway. You talk to yourself all the time anyway.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to talk to yourself.
Yeah. And Zara, if they haven't replied to your first message of your follow-up, then you just send them another one the next day. Leave it 24 hours, you know. Maybe that your message might have got lost. Maybe, you know, they're on holiday. Maybe they just haven't seen it yet, right?
Or maybe they're just not ready to reply. Maybe they're thinking.
Maybe they're thinking about it, right? So give it 24 hours and then send them another one, because at the end of the day...
Please don't send them a thumbs up now.
No.
Or a question mark.
No, actually go in and say, hey, you know, I'm just bumping this message up, just make sure that you've seen it. Yeah, I know what Facebook can get like, and just be honest and fun. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's professional for you to keep following up. We all know what Facebook is like. Don't feel like you're mithering. You're there to give them an opportunity. You're there to share the gift. So you've got to go in with another follow-up 24 hours after. Okay, I hope that helps. I'm known for laughing loads. Should I calm that down or keep it up? Keep it up, Sally.
What? I'm known for
who you are.
I'm known for swearing loads. Should
Never.
Should I tone it down, or should I just be who I am?
Here we go. Unapologetically you. Inside and out. You never change.
If you laugh your bloody damn head
I've got
off,
a cackle laugh, right? And I sound like Peter Kay.
And we snort like little piggies. We'll be laughing and be like, and then one of us snorts and the other one kicks the other one off doing it.
Oh,
don't ever change who you bloody are, because I'll come and kick your head in if you do that.
Yeah. Okay, next ones. Consistency, customer-based building.
And focus, discipline, and consistency.
Okay, and building abundance. Right, so consistency, customer-based building, building abundance. If you've got any questions around those three areas, feel free to ask.
I would say building abundance is building your sales.
It's building your sales, building an income, building, you know, that financial reward, which I know we all join this business for that. Right, aggressive tonight. So it might be true.
Raji.
I'm not changing, don't worry, amazing.
Good.
Because you're bloody perfect the way you are, love.
Beautiful, you are.
Okay, so we'll give it a couple more minutes, see whether anybody else comes through with any more questions. If not, then you girls, you're not on your own. You're not on your own, because we are here.
If you hashtag the stuff, we can see you. If you don't, we can't see you. So if you don't hashtag anything, please don't be coming saying, oh, no one's seen my stuff, because if you haven't hashtag it, we can't see you.
Yeah.
You'll have to do it so we can find you.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
Please do that. I just want to touch on, again, I hate bringing it up, but it's for the people who's in here, own good. Please, 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 please. This is for paying clients only. We will be disappointed
if we see this, and I mean, people will. We know exactly who is. We've got the emails, we've got the names, we know exactly who paid and who's invested. Yeah. So if we start to see this,
or people implementing the same stuff and talking about the same stuff,
the thing is, people will implement it, because network marketing is network marketing. Yeah. There's people doing power hours now.
Of course.
But I'm talking about this specifically. Yeah. Okay, this CEO Empire Master Plan. If I start to see this going around, we're not going to be happy. We're not going to be happy,
because it's not fair
it's about
people.
You guys.
It's not fair. We don't care. We don't care. But it's about you guys.
You guys have all made the investment, and it's key for us.
And night after night, you're the people sitting here doing it.
Definitely. So you know keep that in mind, okay?
Struggle with consistency because I don't know what to post. Your power hours will help you with that.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing is, you know, you've got with your posting, you know, do something positive, do something
inspiring, motivational.
Then we've got it
in the social media.
We've got it in the social media tracker for you, which is going to simplify it for you. But you know, good ones for me is interaction ones. So posting something what somebody can interact back on, showing demand for your business is another one. Opportunity, you know, lifestyle. anything like that, you know, just make sure that there's different stuff going on your thing.
And we don't mind you talking about what you've learned. What we don't want people to do is go away and
train someone.
Go and duplicate this training to the 500 downline. Because if you can't be bothered to invest,
get the same from it though.
If you can't be bothered to invest,
then they don't.
You're not the action taker that you are.
You're not going to implement it in the right way.
And Nicola's right. If people couldn't come in and invest in themselves, then
they don't deserve it.
You guys want to be the runners because you are the ones who have invested. And they can still invest now. So, you know.
That's it, yeah.
Exactly, Tasha. Everyone's out tonight and you guys are all sitting here listening to Mushers. So, snooze you lose, lads. Yeah.
You snooze, you lose. Yeah. You can show snippets, you know, when you know, like you said.
You can tell them how much you've learned but come and invest. And honestly, hand on heart, it's not about we want you to go and tell 500 people to come and invest and we make loads of dollar. That's not what it's about. It's about the people who are in this room right now who've invested and are sitting here.
But not only that, they're going to get the right training.
Okay?
Yeah, going trying to duplicate it down second hand
because they're
not going to get the same.
Yeah, it is our training. This is our training. This isn't. We haven't found this on Eric's site. I say to everybody,
this is what we do.
You won't find my training, and I know the same with kids. You can't go on YouTube and type in what I just told you or internet. It's not there. It's come from here and it's come from there. Okay, so that's why we do. And I say to people all the time, especially not with this, but with my coaching, if I see someone else talking about the same thing, I know that it's come from me because it's all mine.
Definitely.
So,
and here's the thing that I just want to say to you guys as well. I'm doing some of you might already know this because some of you are from the 7-Eleven Club, but I'm doing a 30-day run in July, and it is just because I am running. Okay, I am running. It's not this. It's just I am running, so I'm going to be teaching you exactly what it is that I do daily, okay? This could help you. If you want to be in there so I can hold your hand and give you accountability and help you. 7-Eleven Club, the Boss Lady 7-Eleven Club. The Boss Lady 7-Eleven Club, I think most of them are in it, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's a free group. There's no, there's no charge. There's nobody going in talking about their business.
And I reckon she'll probably have me in there a couple of times.
You are in there
anyway, yeah.
You're in there anyway. She'll be in the boot camp with me anyway. So it's it's just there for you if you want it.
If you want to start tomorrow with the plan,
personally, I'd say start straight away.
Yeah, do your questions and your plan and then
start Monday.
Now and start Monday
because it's Father's Day tomorrow.
Yeah. So I just want to say thank you so much to everybody for coming. I'm so proud of it because I'll tell you now it's the same names I've seen here
all time
for the 3 nights,
and
I'm proud of that. Yeah, it is the big ones. This big 7-Eleven group. I'm so excited. Please remember to use the hashtags the CEO Empire so we can follow you, see what you're doing.
And hashtag Power Hour.
We want to see your results. I want to see what it is you're doing. I want to see if you're getting sponsors, sales. If your sales are going up, we want to see.
Inbox us if you want to.
Thank you so much for investing in us and trusting us with your journey. We love you all so very, very much.
Have an amazing time. Have an amazing Sunday and get cracking Monday. All right?
Amazing. Good night, guys.